name's John Thomason. I used to be a whole different guy. They used to call me Bo Wild. The sheriff here calls me High Speed. But I got in this place, I got out May 7th, and I had $35 and a pair of khakis and the plugs number. You know what I mean? And I was trying hard as I could not to go back. And I've been in prison 4 times. Did about 15 altogether. My whole life, that's all I knew. I'm from North Memphis. You know what I mean? So I feel like I had to prove something my whole life. You know what I mean? Couldn't put the pistol down, be shot, stabbed. No, none of that matter. All these stripes, they hurt. You know what I mean? I came here, and I told them I couldn't get negative. So I mowed this grass for about 3 months, and I don't ever tell them not to let you get negative. I'm saying you can just like read a book or something. But this place right here is Crossroads for a reason. You know what I mean? Even, my fiance, I met her here. She just did 8 years. You know what I mean? She lost everything. This place right here is the only place that would take me. None of my family, no other high intense places. The worst of the worst, I couldn't go. You know what I mean? Because I was an idiot. I stayed out 32 days last time. Registered career criminal, they said I go right back. But my mom got lupus. A lot of my friends died. Every time I come out and did something stupid for somebody else than myself, I went right back. Didn't nobody know me in the streets, did not love me now. You know what I mean? And this last time I realized I was done. I was tired. Had me old cell phone, had me old banger. You know what I mean? Had me old name. Everybody knew me. When I walked down there, and it was Vadas Well, and 70 people walked by, and 69 of them knew me. It got old. You know what I mean? I spent more time with these people than I did my own mama. And they know me for being an idiot and not going and standing up for people I'm never gonna see again in my life. Okay? Riding for the dorm, being this and this. I was a send-out about my whole life. I thought I had things going on. I thought I was a man, whatever. But then nobody in my whole life loved me for something what I could do for them. I had dope, I had pistol, nobody messed with my friends. You know what I mean? And every time I failed, then nobody helped me with God. Then nobody catch me with God. You know what I mean? So when I get out here, they miss me and all that. Are you scared? No, I'm not scared. No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared of what? I'm scared of what, a person? No, I don't prove myself to myself is the most ignorant thing I've done in my life. Okay, am I scared? No, going to prison for what? It's a vacation. Am I scared of dying? That's freedom. I'm scared of going to prison and dying and leaving, I don't know, my family, my friends, the few people that had any kind of faith in me and I let down over and over and over. My mama's dying of lupus. My dad ain't got long left. My grandpa's 72 years old, just now seeing me ever do right and not show up at his house strapped with a warrant. You know what I mean? I ain't never met my son. You know what I'm saying? My mama watched me go away with 3 life sentences when I was 17. Grace God, I gave it back and I still wasn't done after 8 years. What kind of fool you gotta be for that? You know what I'm saying? All the money in the world, everything you can possibly get in this world, what are you gonna take with you? What are you gonna do? All of these people out here, do you think you're friends? You know what I mean? All this street, it always blew my mind how you would take federal chances to prove you're a real street guy. You know, yeah, I'm about that life. But you won't get your education because that's too soft. When I grew up in my whole life, every time I moved to another project, the police told me point blank, what are you doing here? I live in there. Yeah? Okay, we're not coming for you. I watched my friends die. You know what I mean? Black or white, it don't matter. I seen it just the way they did. Because the police had no love for me. If they caught me on my projects, they beat me worse than anybody else. They shot me in my leg because I wouldn't stop. My mama had a stroke in the courtroom and almost died. Thought I'd never see my family again. My little brothers grew up without me. I didn't see my little nephew, he's this big. You know what I mean? For what? Prove something to somebody for what? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Most people out here, regardless of what you think, you know what I mean? You think they wanna see you on your feet, they're ready to see you on your back. And they don't want nothing to do with you if you can't do nothing for them. I tell you what, you can have all the money in the world. You can be this biggest plug I was. You can be the biggest tough guy, whatever. Okay? But at the end of the day, when you sit on that cot, put pressure on you. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay? That old pressure on the cot. You know what I'm saying? Because your stomach hurt. Because you only got two on the weekend. You know what I mean? Unless you had a private cam. Then you might have to hit the private cam. It's biting. It's bad biting. You know what I mean? And that stuff's hurting. And you can't talk to your people. You know what I'm talking about? And you can't get nobody visitation because now they gotta be, you can't get no money, they gotta be in visitation. But don't nobody care about you enough for that. All right? And you in there by yourself. All right? You can kick your own butt, I promise you that. Everybody out here, I tell you what, this is what you do, all right? You tell somebody you think you love most of the world, right? You're always there for you. Tell them no one time and see what they're really about. You know what I mean? This place out here, I almost stomped out a guy at this center because my ignorance. You know what I mean? You know what they did? Called a million on me. Swear to God. You know what I mean? My mama ain't never seen me do right. My mama cried. You know what I'm talking about? My whole family. My grandpa I ain't talked to in years. Just invited me to come stay with him. You know what I mean? Live for free there. And I wasn't allowed on his property. My dad I ain't talked to in 50 years. He's taught me horrible things that I took down the wrong path. Okay? Because I wanted to be an idiot. He used to tell me, man, stay out of the streets, man. Them folks ain't wrong for calling wrong you. That's what they supposed to do. You know what I mean? He kept it. My dad was on when he used to be able to calm me down. When I get stupid, everybody was scared of my daddy, and I drugged my daddy. Okay, and I drug everybody. He wouldn't talk to me until he knew I was doing right. All right? And since I've been doing right, it ain't been easy, man. I ain't had a job for 9 months. You can't find a place to live here as a felon. I had to stay at In-Town Suites. You know what I'm saying? More people have tried me, more people have talked, but I'm gonna tell you something. You can, all that tough stuff, a momentary little enterprise, you got down for 5 seconds, okay? But in 5 years, the idiot's gonna be laughing at you because he's healed up, huh? He's getting his victim assistance from that fund. You know what I mean? They can push that button and make you look stupid. At the end of the day, you are a pawn, okay? You're nothing, you're a statistic, all right? And you will live and you will die out here, and the world will go on and nobody will care about you, all right? None of them matter. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I don't care if you call him Allah, if you call him Buddha, you know what I mean? If you worship Jesus Christ, whatever it is. There's something up there that kept me alive, okay? And there's something that wants me to keep living and help others, all right? That being said, if any of y'all ain't got no job, right now there's a Christian organization, CKS Enterprise, right up there, Spalding Company. I don't care what you are, unless you're a child molester or a rapist. You go right up there right now, and they got a good job for you, okay? They got good benefits, 401k, $10,000 life insurance policy, and you would never go without work. You know what I mean? So if anybody at the end of this meeting, okay, got a job, I'm pretty sure they can set y'all up little transportation. It's about 15, 20 minutes that way, right down Fulton Industrial, all right? And they don't judge, and they don't got no problems, and they don't hold back a week. You know what I mean? And they're really good people, you know, just like these people right here. All right, you think Bernard's hard on you? All right, he's like God's ninja, okay? He ain't playing with you. All right, when I about stomped that boy, I didn't come out of nowhere and hit you fight. But what I'm saying, these are good people. And understand, if you think these people are some of the people that grew up having everything, you know, the third, fourth generation reading off the script preachers, that is not true, okay? There's a brother here named Brother Luther, all right? Bad to me or worse. There's a lot of people right here, okay? Pastor Ford ain't always been no good guy. You know what I mean? He come from the streets and he was a probation officer and was trying to save people, all right? When he couldn't do that, he did this. He opened up this program, he saved my life. All right, you call what you want. Am I scared? Yeah. Yeah, I'm scared of letting everybody down that cared about me, all right? And jumping these people, you know what I mean? And letting myself down above anybody else, okay? And that money and all that don't mean nothing, all right? You the dope, oh yeah, fine, I love cocaine, I love to drink, but I'm gonna tell you something, the problems are still there. You know what I'm talking about? And everybody, I promise you, if anybody's been in them streets to this day, and they ain't never done a day in time, I can't trust them, right? I can't trust them, I gotta deal with that for the rest of my life. But you know what? If you look at those people, you think them weird, square, whatever. They're not weird. They're not crazy. We're the weirdos, okay? We're the people that took one little chance, right? Go out of our character, right? To do something we felt like we had to do, and we ran with it, all right? It gave us that little bit of feeling that we were powerful and we ran with it, all right? And you'll die, okay? There's old crooks and there's bold crooks. There's no old bold crooks, okay? You would die wishing you didn't do that. Hindsight's 20/20, foresight's measurement. That's all I got.